Gaffer, 4 games unbeaten heading into this weekend's game against Warsaw. It's probably quite a unique situation where you're heading into a game against the league leaders and you're probably feeling quite confident as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We're in a, we feel like we're in a really good place at the moment. Obviously, no coincidence that we've got bodies back, injuries back. We've had a settled team, settled squad for the past 3 or 4 weeks. Training's been excellent as well. Competition for places. Lads have got to keep the shirts, and you've got the lads behind who are desperate for a chance. So it's been really, really good the last couple of weeks. Obviously, we're playing a team, I think 8 unbeaten or something like that. They're top of the league. They're flying. And I think everyone in the country, everyone there on Saturday will expect Warsaw to go and win, apart from us. So, we're going to go there and, hopefully keep this momentum going and try and win a game of football.
In terms of obviously the last 2 goalless draws, positive to obviously be keeping 2 clean sheets, but is that the task now to try and be a bit more creative at the other ends?
Yeah, absolutely. Like we can write the Shrewsbury the game off. That had nil written all over it. But I think on Saturday, look, we defended really, really well. We were shape off the ball. We defended really well. We defended our box really well. Whether that's the back 5 midfielders, Will was outstanding as well when needed. We just had to be a little bit braver on the ball. And then when we had those moments, so we've worked really hard in the game, blocking shots, defending really well. And there was 2 or 3 times where we had big moments where we've shot from 35 yards when we're in, we could have passed, and the players were in better positions. So, Rax's header hits the crossbar from a corner. So, we're working really hard to get them moments. We just got to execute those moments now. And it's something Warsaw do really well. They're quite low in terms of shots on target. So it just shows that, when they've got chances, they score, and we have to get to that. Look, they don't make many mistakes as well. And we haven't in the last few weeks. That's why we've made so many clean sheets. We've just got to be, our execution. We're getting in the final third. It's our execution when we're in there. And look, they're defensively very good. Good goalkeeper. He played very well last week. So we have to. When we do get moments, we've got to execute them better than we have done, or show better quality than we have done. And I'm really confident that'll come.
In terms of Warsaw, you must feel that's probably a team that you must know quite well in terms of obviously your friendship with Matt and Prez for them, performing really well at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I know them really well. Sads will know us really well. It's a big game for us to test ourselves against one of the top teams in the league, a massive club obviously in the league. We did everything we can to try and keep Prez. Unfortunately, obviously he's gone to Warsaw, and he's done really, really well there. They get a lot of second balls off him, he assists off him, so we have to be wary of that. But it'd be nice to get one over them too.
And in terms of our overall squad, like you say, a lot of bodies out in training. You've seen Naz head back to the grass this week. Hopeful of some bodies returning soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's brilliant in terms of we've got competition places. We haven't had that all season. Like the start of the season, we're a lot really reactive to things. We'd have 1 injury back and then two go back in a treatment room. So we're playing catch up, and we never really had a settled team, settled squad. Even there was suspensions we've thrown into it. So the last 3 or 4 weeks, it just shows the training pitch. We can actually do 11v11s. The training's been exceptional. Look, it doesn't mean we're going to win games of football, but it creates good habits. Training on Friday was outstanding in terms of blocking shots. Defensively was brilliant, and then we take that into the game on Saturday. So it breeds good habits. But the competition for places is brilliant. But unfortunately, we're going to have to leave 2 or 3 out this weekend out of the squad. So there's going to be some that are disappointed, but that's a good thing in terms of we've got bodies back. We've got a really good bench as well now to go and change things when we need to. Whether that's shape, whether that's personnel, whether that's a different dynamic within the team, and that's what we talked about probably the end of last season, what we needed. And we're slowly starting to get that now, and so hopefully we can keep this momentum going, this positivity going. We've turned the corner the last 3 or 4 weeks. We're nowhere near where we think we can get to, where we want to be. but we've given ourselves a really good platform defensively to go and improve. So yeah, we're really looking forward to testing ourselves against a very, very good side on Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.